Yo, what's up guys? It's your boy Dr. D's. We are back with another video. So today we're talking about the update. I know I'm a little late to it. I meant to do this a few days ago. I just got tied up, guys. I didn't really have time to make it, but you know, better late than never. So I'm going to talk about it right now, but there is one thing missing that I was really looking forward to. I don't know why they didn't put it in here. I was skimming through it earlier and I'm skimming through it right now. I just didn't see it. And it's a little disappointing. It really is, because I was really looking forward to it. Sorry, I'm trying to see if it's right here. Yeah, no. Okay, so we'll go over all that right after. I'm a little disappointed. I'm not gonna lie. That's one of the things in the update that I was really looking forward to, and for some reason they didn't implement it. I have no clue why, but let's go over all that after. So we have the arena. Arena's getting revamped, which is cool. It's cool. It makes it more worth our time, right? I'm not gonna lie. I got a little gassed on arena. I'm like, you know, arena's starting to feel like a chore. I don't think I want to do it anymore, but I would still keep up with it to a certain extent. But this will definitely give me more incentive. You know, better rewards means that it makes it to where we want to actually do this. Well, me personally, I'll actually want to grind this a little more, right? So I do like how they're upping the rewards, and they're also giving us these I think it's like a currency on here. The arena's weekly calculation rewards are increased. Commanders can now obtain rare summoning crystals at platinum, apex coins at platinum 3 and above, and an exclusive avatar at apex overlord. It definitely makes me want to grind, because you know, everyone likes these borders. These borders are nice. Look at this. Season 1. See, everybody wants this. I want this. I know you guys want this. I want to go ahead and pop this on my border right now. You know what I'm saying? So that's awesome. I love how they're including a border on here. Then we're also getting a crack at this chick as well. She's a permanent reward. Let's see. Do they say how we get her in here? The new Lady Alexandra season exclusive avatar border. No, they don't say how we get her. So I'm assuming you get to Overlord, you get her. I don't know. You guys probably know more than me. I have not seen any videos on this, so you know, hey, I'm just going off of what I'm reading. But it's kind of cool that they're giving us Lady Alexandra. I'm assuming it's for free. And then we also get her soul stone, which is very nice, plus the season 1 avatar. And then we get Freja's legacy. I have no clue what this tree is. I'm assuming it's a logo. I don't know if I'd want a tree as my logo, but hey, some people that are into trees, there you go. You got a logo for yourself. And then we got the Eye of Penitence. I'm assuming this is her exclusive artifact. That's pretty cool as well. And then, you know, of course, the ancient summoning crystals, legendary summoning crystals. And we also got the avatar Apex Overlord. Now that is awesome. I want this avatar. I need this avatar, and I'm going to get this avatar. Let me just tell you guys. But since this says avatar, that's what I meant by the logo. Since this says avatar, I have no clue what this is. I'm assuming this will be an avatar. Who knows? It's a tree though. I mean, nothing special about that, right? So we take a look at her. I'm not going to read all this. She comes with the crossbow. I mean, she looks kind of, not going to lie, she looks kind of plain Jane. You know, she's got this over top of her head, kind of makes her look like a nun, but then she's got the tiara. I don't know, maybe she's a queen nun, who knows, but she looks a little plain to me. But as long as she can booty clap, then she's good in my book, you know what I'm saying? But she's suitable for Guild Wars. That's awesome. We all like Guild Wars heroes. My guild personally has actually, we've been focusing a lot more on Guild Wars lately, so the fact that she's suitable for it makes it nice. She's suitable for arenas, Guild Boss 1, Titanic Ruins, Gear Raid 3. I mean, if she's good for all 5 of these, that's awesome, because I could definitely use some help in the Simra boss, right? Then Guild Wars is nice as well. And then we come down here, winning streak bonus to help commanders climb to higher ranks and earn season rewards more quickly. We will increase the Apex Overlord slots. Additionally, a new winning streak bonus will be introduced. After a certain winning streak, commanders will receive bonus points for defeating opponents. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. We like the winning streak bonus. Kind of cool that how they implemented that. And then we also have the new artifact material raid. They're adding the stages 19 to 22, and we get a crack at these, the wisdom meteorites, you know, make us all a little bit wiser. And then also Titan meteorites. And I'm assuming this chick right here, I mean, she looks kind of cool. She's got the whole vampire look to her, but I'm assuming that she would be, yeah, for artifact material raid. So this chick is probably going to be really good for this stage. So hopefully we all get a crack at her. Her name's Celine. Again, I don't know anything about this chick, so I don't know if she's good or if she's bad, but I'm assuming since they have her right underneath this, she's going to be very good for the new artifact material raid. I can't wait to start grinding this. This is going to be awesome. Everybody likes to upgrade their artifacts and get new artifacts, right? So the fact that they're revamping the whole artifact material raid, like I said in the past, in order to keep people's interest, you got to keep implementing new things into the game, quality of life things, and things that just make us want to keep grinding the game, right? So all these are very awesome. Let's go over to this update announcement. We come right down here. So we already went over the arena, then we got the heroes. So there's a lot of people getting buffs, all right? Anora is one of them. I don't have Anora, so I don't know how good she is or how bad she is. I just know I go against her sometimes in Guild Wars. Outside of that, I mean, I don't really know much about her. I know she has the dragon, comes out, he does AoE damage, which is all very nice, but she's getting a little bit of a buff. So this is her talent before. Then you go to the after talent. It's basically the same thing, except it's actually extending the attack range. So a little bit of a buff there, which makes it very nice. And then also her skill cost is going down. So a pretty nice buff for her. Then Awaken 3, Labor Ignores, it's going from 15% to 20% of enemies' magic resistance. So she's actually getting a really nice buff. For all you Anora owners, hopefully this helps you and she becomes more booty clapping type hero, right? So we keep going. Hex, he's getting a new bond skill. Unfortunately, Halloween, I will be in Kriya, so I will not be able to pull my shards. Kind of sucks, honestly. It really kind of sucks because I would love to go all out for Twyla. Twyla definitely looks like one of those heroes that is going to be very good for our accounts, but he's basically getting a new bond skill, and you know, anytime you can buff one of the biggest booty clappers in the games, it makes for a good day, all right? And then next up we have Nasande. She is getting a huge buff, guys. A huge buff. So she is getting this effect added in. When healing all allies in range, additionally dispels all debuffs on the targets. Everybody was talking about a new epic cleanser. You know, that's one thing that everybody was wanting, and they're actually giving it to us. Unfortunately, it's not a new hero, but they're buffing one of the heroes that none of us really use. So Nasande's getting a huge buff. Simra is going to be a lot better. You know, hey, if you don't have Maidan, if you don't have Elwyn for your team 1 or team 2, you could go ahead and start using Nasande. I don't know how good this is going to be, but it sounds like it's going to be pretty good when it comes to the third phase. Then we come down here, Giselle. So I really like this. I really like this. When you get an ancient exclusive, there should not be a single ancient exclusive where you pull them and you're like, oh, dang it, why'd I get her? You know, and Giselle is one of those heroes. Nobody wants to pull Giselle because she is absolute booty cheeks. Like, she is not good. Yes, she's good for arena, but at the same time, she is one of the worst, if not the worst, ancient exclusive. So I'm very happy they're giving her a buff. I have not pulled Giselle, but maybe after this buff, I'll be a little more open to pulling her. So let's go ahead and get right into this. So they're adding a bond skill to her, but right here, so this is her before attack, right? Increases damage dealt to enemies with HP percentage higher than 60% by 20%. So this is a little bit of a buff, right? It basically, they're dropping it from 60% to 50%, means that she has a longer time to enjoy this 20% damage increase, which is pretty nice. So it's a little bit of a buff. But what I think would really help out her kit is, how about we change this from enemies with HP percentage higher than 50%? How about we change that to enemies with HP percentage lower than 50%? I think that would make more sense. It'd make her a little bit more viable. That's just me, though. I honestly don't know what her kit's about. I haven't really taken a deep dive into it, so maybe this complements her kit. I have no clue. But me personally, I would like it better if it was the other way around. And then we come down here. So she's getting the spawn skill with Celine. So if we get Celine, we'll unlock the spawn skill, and it reduces Giselle's first deployment cost by 2 and increases her damage by 20% for 60 seconds. During her first deployment, Giselle restores 100% rage immediately when she helps eliminate an enemy, which can be triggered up to 1 time during her first deployment. That's a nice Bond skill. Maybe now she will be meta for Arena and she'll be very, very good, and people won't be so disappointed when they pull her, right? So I definitely like how they gave a buff to my girl Giselle. Then we got Praetus, one of the biggest booty clappers in the game. I don't know how I feel about this, honestly. I don't think he needs this buff, but he's getting it nonetheless. So before, it was when basic attack deals damage to targets inflicted with radiant erosion, Praetus restores 3% rage. But now his A1, when basic attack deals damage to a target, Praetus restores 3% rage. That's a huge buff for A1 on a guy who's already meta in the game. I actually have my Praetus to A1, so I'm here for it, but at the same time, I know some people was telling me that the reason why he's getting this buff is because his A1 was pretty much useless. So, you know, I guess this is a pretty good buff for him, but we'll see. You know, I have Praetus. I think that this might be a little too much, might be a little overkill, but hey, I'm not going to complain. You know, I got A1 Praetus, so I'm here for it. And this is what it's all about, guys. The fact that they're actually implementing this into the game. I know a lot of people is looking forward to this, as well as myself. The gear recommendations. You know, now we get to choose what gear is going to be recommended. Well, the stat type, right? So it's actually really nice. I'm not going to dive too deep into that. Most of you guys already know what it's all about, but I know a lot of people is looking forward to this. So hey, we got it, guys. We got it. They are implementing this into the game, which makes it very nice. But now we're going to get to what I was disappointed that they didn't add into the game. I just read through this again real quick. I do not see it anywhere, and correct me if I'm wrong. You know, maybe I missed it, maybe I didn't see it, but the thing that I was really looking forward to was being able to set my gear for Guild Wars. I would be able to set it for Guild Wars, and it would just stay strictly for Guild Wars. It wouldn't affect my gear outside of Guild Wars. That's what I was looking forward to, and I do not see it in here. I am really disappointed. You know, right when I seen this update, the first thing I did was look for that, because that's the number one thing that I was looking forward to. You know how many times that I have to leave my really good gear for the guys that are in Guild Wars, and then wait, and sometimes I even forget, and then they don't have the right gear on, and my team just gets absolutely wiped out, you know? I don't know. Let's go over this. You know, maybe they did implement it and I missed it, but I still don't see it. I don't see it anywhere. So my question to Moonton is, where's it at? Where is it at? You know what I'm saying? That's it's a little ridiculous. I was really looking forward to it. You know what? I'm not going to dwell too much on it. I'm just going to say I'm very disappointed. I am very disappointed. You know, hopefully they add it in the next update, but let's keep it going. So we got the Titan Forge and Wisdom Forge. Those are getting added. Yes, very nice. Then right here, we got the Quick Enhance. You can now quick enhance the gear pieces through the reward page of multiple auto fights. This is an awesome feature to have. Basically, while we're doing the auto fights, we can look at the gear and we can enhance it right there. Makes it nice, right? And then right here, number 4, increase the base storage capacity for gear from 1100 to 1500 and the maximum capacity from 1300 to 1700. I mean, we needed this. We all needed this. So this is a lot of good stuff that they're adding in. So I'm not going to complain too much about the Guild Wars thing, but man, I was really looking forward to the Guild Wars. I was really looking forward to it, man. I'm not gonna lie, that was at the top of my list out of everything that they mentioned from the first update. I don't know, like a year ago. Nah, it was like a few months ago, couple months ago. But whenever that first update was supposed to come, they had that in there. And that was the thing. I know a lot of people like this the most, the gear recommendation, but me, I was liking the fact that I could change my Guild Wars gear and not worry about it changing my gear outside of Guild Wars, so then I could just keep it like that, right? But you know, they're implementing all these good things, so you know, what am I complaining about? But then let's go to the stages. So we got the artifact material raid. We already went over that. So these are the other things they're adding. This is actually awesome. This right here, I got a little excited for. I'm not going to lie. So they're adding an unpolished legendary soulstone. Let's go. This is awesome. I'm telling you right now. So this thing right here, they're adding it to the Nightmare 3 chest and the Nightmare 4 chest. And basically, this is a legendary soulstone that you can only use on non-lords. So you can't use it on Lord heroes. Hang on, let's read this. This item can be used to awaken any non-Lord legendary hero. See, they explained it better than I could. But you know, this is awesome. You know, I know a lot of us really look forward to these legendary soul stones, and a lot of us will use it on, like, if we have Praetus, if we have Valderon. So now we're getting these unpolished ones, and we can use them on other heroes. You know, you got your Silas to A4. Guess what? Go ahead and get him to A5. You don't have to worry about it. I mean, honestly, me personally, I would probably use them on ancient exclusives that are non-lords. But at the same time, if you have a hero that is A4 and you want to get them to A5, guess what? You don't have to sweat it. It just makes the decision that much easier because of these unpolished legendary soul stones. So I definitely love how they added that in. That is awesome. You want to talk about something that's really going to make players happy is when they pull these bad boys, because the legendary soul stones that are, I guess you would call them polished, they're very rare to pull. So hopefully these ones are not as rare to pull, because I've only pulled 2 and I've been playing this game over a year. So hopefully we get better cracks at these unpolished ones, and it will just make for a very good day, guys. So they're adding a new item to Phrase's Legacy to the Apex shop. It's basically a skin for the summoning stone in the camp, which can be activated in summon after purchase. Cool. They also added a new achievement for the window. Okay, no one cares. The following skins are now available in the skin shop. Imperial Hydra, Frigid. Okay, I believe those are the ones we have to pay for, so we don't care about that. 6 is improve some skill descriptions. Okay, so the rest of these, it's whatevers, but at least they're giving us a lot of stuff. But hey, Moonton, if you guys are watching this, seriously, you guys need to add the Guild Wars gear. Make it to where we can change it inside of Guild Wars. I don't know about you guys, but I was looking forward to that. You guys hit me up. Are you guys looking forward to that? Or is that something that nobody really cares about? Because I care about that. You know, that's something that was really going to make life a lot easier for me, or I guess what we would call it, quality of life, right? The quality would have been very good. But that's all I got for tonight's video. Just wanted to go over that. You guys have a great rest of your night, and thank you for making it to the end.